Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sports Today. So, the first quarterfinal of the FIFA World Cup has come to an end, at least as far as regulation time is concerned, because yes, we are headed to extra time, and yes, it is once again a Croatia game that is headed to extra time. Brazil Croatia was, of course, going to be the first, quarterfinal of the FIFA World Cup, and there was an expectation that Brazil would be coming into this match as clear favorites to actually get the job done. Unfortunately, that hasn't really been the case. In fact, Croatia had some very good moments throughout the match. They defended resolutely. They quite clearly had a game plan that they stuck to resolutely, and the end result, well, it's there for you to see. They know for a fact their best chance would be to take the game as deep as possible, maybe nick a goal either in the late parts of 90 minutes, in the late parts of extra time, or better yet, if you're a Croatia fan, take it to penalties. That's what, at least right now, it seems like the plan will be. So quickly, a quick discussion on the match. Nil-nil, should be told. How much can you really talk about? But both teams created plenty of chances. Brazil, in particular, I mean, the kind of formation they were playing something of a 4-1-4-1, where they only had one man, Casemiro, in midfield. They had two attacking midfielders in Lucas Paqueta and Neymar, and they had you had wingers, inverted wingers, Rafinha on the right. You had Vinicius Junior on the left, and of course up front, Richarlison. Brazil early parts did look a little shaky, and Croatia for the most part did very much look like the more organized of the two teams. They did create a few chances. They did cause little bit of panic at the very least in that Brazilian defense during the first half, especially a lot. In fact, one of the key things which I found and was pretty evident was how easily Croatia were overrunning Brazil in midfield. And to be fair, that was expected because, again, Croatia were playing a 4-3-3, which means three pure midfielders, whereas Brazil were playing, as I said, 4-1-4-1, which really means only one proper midfielder when in transition or when the opposition team is in transition. So they did struggle a bit in that regard, Brazil, and truth be told, their defense was tested more often than not in this particular game. But to their credit, they too were able to hold on. Of course, that credit also partially must go to Croatia's forwards for actually not being able to make too many good chances or to not convert the few ones that they did make. But the same thing can be said about Brazil. Again, they were also, good going forward in spells, but when it came time to actually making or creating chances, they weren't able to do it as effectively. Although in their case, a little more understandable considering the Croatian defense was as solid as a rock. So the end result is a match that has gone into extra time. So you could very well be having a case of another penalty shootout to actually start off the World Cup quarterfinals. I don't think it'll get more exciting than that, and I'm hoping personally it does go to pens. That's just always way more exciting. But of course, you can join us afterwards, whether it finishes in extra time, whether it finishes in penalties. You guys can join us afterwards. We'll break it down. We'll have a chat as we always do. For now, I'm taking you guys leave. Thank you all so much for joining us again. If you enjoy what it is that we do over here at Sports. In fact, before I end, I can see a couple of questions coming in. So Rahul Bide says that Dominic Livakovic played a very good game. Agreed. He's been outstanding in goal for Croatia, so can't really take that credit away from him. Moiz Uddin says that don't you think Croatia need to be a little more aggressive? To be fair, they were very aggressive. I think they need to be better going forward when it comes to chance creation. That would be the key for them. Yadnesh Bhumkar is asking, in penalties, if it goes, who do you think would win? You know what? Penalties, as I always said, are a lottery. So in the case when it actually reaches penalties, I normally tend to back the underdog teams. If it does go to penalties, Sahil Singh Rawat says Brazil will win. I will have to disagree with you, Sahil. I think if it goes to penalties, Croatia will consider themselves favorite. But we'll find out if and when it does go to penalties again. For now, I'm taking you guys leave for real this time. Thank you all for joining us. Again, if you enjoy what it is that we do, like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment, tap that bell icon, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well. Ankit, to answer your question, the match will be restarting in about 5 minutes time. And then don't forget to also download the SportsTak app. You'll get all of the match highlights there in the language of your choice, whether it be English or Hindi. So what are you waiting for? Download the app now. Thank you all once again for joining us. Bye bye.